Emmy and the Moonlight Market. Emmy lived in a small town where the nights were quiet and still. She often sat by her window, looking up at the stars. Sometimes, she wished something exciting would happen. Something different. Something magical. One night, during a full moon, she saw something strange. A path of silver light stretched from her window into the forest. It wasn't there before, and the trees were glowing, just a little, like fireflies had touched every leaf. Emmy felt her heart race. She grabbed her jacket and followed the light. The forest wasn't dark. It was full of soft music, soft laughter, soft scents of warm bread, and spices. Then she saw it. A market, but not a normal market. This one floated slightly off the ground. Lanterns made of bubbles drifted above the stalls. Animals walked beside people and talked politely. There was a fox selling bookmarks, a panda, juggling teacups, a giant moth giving rides to tired shoppers. Above the entrance, a glowing sign read, "Moonlight Market, open only on magic nights." Emmy stepped inside, her eyes wide. A girl with stars in her hair waved at her. "First time?" she asked. "Yes," Emmy said. "Then you need a moon coin." The girl smiled, handing her a silver coin. "Only one. Use it wisely." Emmy wandered through the stalls. There were jars of captured laughter, books that told your story as you read them, shoes that danced on their own, and music boxes that played your dreams. She stopped at a small tent. Inside was a woman with a crown made of wind chimes. "I sell memories," the woman said. "Old ones, new ones, forgotten ones." Emmy was curious. "Can I buy one?" "With your coin, yes, but only one." She closed her eyes and whispered, "I want a memory of the future." The woman nodded and placed a glowing marble in her hand. When Emmy held it close, a picture appeared. It showed her older, standing in a forest, reading stories to a group of children. They laughed and smiled, sitting around a fire. She felt warm inside. That's who she would become. She left the tent, heart full of wonder, but suddenly, the moon began to fade. The path of silver light flickered. A voice called, "Time to go!" The market buzzed. Stalls folded into thin air. Lanterns popped like bubbles. The animals tipped their hats. Emmy ran back through the forest as the last moonlight lit the path. When she reached home, the path disappeared behind her. The forest returned to its quiet night. But in her pocket, the marble still glowed. From that day on, she waited for the next full moon, and she wrote everything she saw and felt, because one day, she knew. She'd tell this story to children by the fire, and maybe, just maybe, take them to the Moonlight Market too.